Hi, I'm Lam. Welcome back to Keeping Up with the Queen, my YouTube channel. Today we're talking about the brand new Maison Margiela Replica Eau de Toilette called Autumn Vibes. Give me some. Before we begin spilling all the tea about this new fragrance, if you haven't subscribed to my channel yet and you enjoy my content, make sure you consider subscribing and clicking the bell notification button so you'll be notified whenever I post my weekly video. This is brand new, it's only summer and they are already ready for the next thing. Well, you probably already know, but I just want to repeat, Replica is a fragrance brand that is focusing on creating the deja vu effect. So when you use their scents, you will be able to transform yourself into a certain place at a certain period of time. And I love that vision. I love that objective. It's very unique. They're doing something magical with their brand. I am a big fan. Now, the majority of their fragrances are eau de toilette, which means they are a little bit of a weaker concentration than eau de parfum or parfum concentration. So, they will not last as long. They are not going to be very concentrated and strong smelling. They're going to be very soft, with a few exceptions. Now, let's go on to Sephora website so we can see a little bit of information about this fragrance first. It's already smelling so good. This is the $30 version. It's a travel spray and it has 10 ml or 0.34 ounces, but they have a full size as well, $135 for a 100 ml or 3.4 ounces. Earthy and woody fragrance. Let me try to convey this description for you. This perfume balances a note of fresh fir balsam with spicy cardamom alongside the warm scent of cedarwood to recreate a familiar moment of escape and gathering on an autumn day. It's inspired by the delight of a colorful day in fall, the sound of golden leaves crisping beneath heavy footsteps, and a breath of fresh air. Now I want to go on to Fragrantica to see exactly what is in here. The top note has pink pepper and cardamom, which are the spicy notes. Middle notes we have nutmeg and carrot seeds, which are nutty and warm and just cozy, comfortable, and a little creamy. And then the base notes we have cedar and moss, which are like clean in a way, and of course woody and waxy and warm. Let me spray a fresh spray on my wrist. Have a journey with you guys. Oh my god, the opening is very fresh. I can definitely sense the berries. Very lightly though, and a little bit of an aquatic touch at the beginning only, to give it a little bit of brightness because the rest of the notes are pretty heavy. I think it was brilliantly designed that the first time you smell it, it's going to be very fresh. Now, as it settles down, you see a little more yellow in your imagination. Yellowish, brown, very fall. I don't know what they did in this formula. It like creates this cozy and fall feeling immediately, and the warm notes, the peppers, the wood, it really makes you feel warm and cozy, and it feels like out there it's gonna be cold, you know, even though it's like in the middle of summer and I'm using this right now. It brings me back to fall and winter, and it's just like you were probably collecting woods to create a fire, a campfire with your friends. I do not like smoky fragrance, and this does not have that heavy smoke touch to it, so I still like it a lot. I have been using this eau de toilette for the past week or so since I got it, and I have to say I'm very pleased with the performance of it. First of all, the projection is very moderate or big projection, depend on how many sprays you use. I find that it lasts really well throughout the day. It lasts probably 8 hours. First 6 hours very strong, and then after the 6 hour mark it's a little bit more softer and airy. On your clothes it will last for days. So I'm very happy with that projection. Yeah, I forgot about that. Projection is very nice. I was able to smell myself throughout the day, and right now as I'm talking and moving my body, I can smell myself. The description says it all. It really does have a deja vu effect. I don't know exactly what it is. For some reason, it just really makes me think of fall. It doesn't have much sweetness to it. The cedar wood and the like waxiness of it, the nutmeg has a little bit of sweetness, like cinnamon, nutmeg is in dessert or like a sweet latte. So it has that association with a sweetness, but it's not necessarily sweet itself in this fragrance, which is unique in my collection because I typically go for something a little bit sweeter, and I bought it as a blind buy. I just want to do a review, and I love Replica fragrances, so I just have to have it. It is quickly becoming one of my favorite fragrances in my entire collection. Okay, comparison. When I first got this fragrance, I thought that it was gonna be similar to something like Jazz Club or By the Fireplace when I first sprayed it on, because it has that warm, cozy, woody, a little like smoky feeling. But they are not similar in any way. Now that I have them side by side, I have reviews for both of these fragrances. I will leave them in the description box. Jazz Club is a more perfumey fragrance compared to the Autumn Vibe. Autumn Vibe is a little bit of an unexpected guest within the fragrance world. Jazz Club smells more like a fragrance, and it doesn't have that deja vu effect as much. By the Fireplace is a lot sweeter, a lot smokier. Another alternative that makes me think of when I spray Autumn Vibes is Tom Ford Noir. It's not exact dupe. Again, Tom Ford smells more like a fragrance. It has that like fragrance touch to it, a little bit of an artificial touch compared to Autumn Vibes, but I'm glad that Autumn Vibes give me like Tom Ford feeling, because Tom Ford is very expensive. It means that they have great quality and they don't skim on quality when it comes to their scents. They really think outside of the box. And you know, Tom Ford fragrances are also a little bit more exotic and fun and unique. Has a little bit of that spice, a little bit of warmth, sassiness that Tom Ford fragrances have. So I'm glad that it reminds me of that. Also within the Kayali fragrance line, we have Elixir 11, which has that exotic Middle East vibe to it the most within the Kayali line. This is the most unique fragrance, and it reminds me of Autumn Vibes a little bit. Again, not exact, but pretty similar. This is a unique fragrance, but it's not so extreme that is going to easily offend you. It's for a specific type of consumer though, so not everyone will like this. If you like floral fragrance, if you like fresh, aquatic, if you prefer like a more traditional fragrance, then you wouldn't like this. This is more natural. If you want something unique, not really offensive, warm, woody, you will like this. If you're a fragrance collector, if you're a Replica fan, you will like this. I hope you enjoyed this video. I love this fragrance. Highly, highly, highly recommend. Of course, you can go into the store and just give it a spray and find out for yourself, so you don't have to commit to it right away. That's it for this video. I hope you enjoy it. I hope you find it helpful. Make sure you give this video a thumbs up, comment down below what your thoughts are, and subscribe to my channel. I hope you have a wonderful day. I will see you in my next video. Until then, please don't flop.